This is a 1984 Honda v65 or VF1100S. It only has 10,000 original miles on it, and we just went through it. Got it from a lady, a second owner. Got a new seat on it. I'm going to try to list some of the stuff about it, and I'll show you any particulars. One particular is she did go down very slow. I think it was her friend. I'll show you this. There's slight road rash on underneath one muffler and underneath one frame member. And the speedometer cluster was broken, so the speedometer has been replaced. I have the mileage documented from her, but they put a speedometer on with higher mileage. But you know, as soon as you see this bike and ride it, and well, I'll start it up and listen to it, you'll see it's a very low mileage bike. So I'll go through some of the stuff, what I did to it. It's got all new brakes. I'm probably not going to have a complete list for you here, but it'll be on the ad. We completely tuned it up too. Those brakes, we rebuilt the brake calipers and master cylinders and flushed everything out there. The brakes are the copper metallic, real nice brake pads. It's got a new seat. The front fender and tank were just painted. It's all paint, no decals. The fairing does not come with it. That's my test ride fairing, so just a little fairing comes on and off the handlebars. Everything works except the clock. I think there's some dirty contacts looking on the internet, and so anyway, the instrument cluster has to come off and in part if you want the clock to work. You just got to clean, with a couple of Q-tips, the contacts on the circuit board. Anyway, okay, getting back to what we did. We did the valves. They were tight. A couple of them were tight. I have it on video or pictures. Then we cleaned up the carbs and we synced them. That's also a video. New brakes. The tires front is about 50%, rear is about 80%. They're Michelin's. They're nice. New fuel filter, new air filter, and I'll probably remember the rest here, but let's walk around and take a closer look of it. I'll show you any nookies on it. It's really, really low corrosion. You can tell by the paint on the frame that it's a low mileage bike, and the forks are perfect. The nookie is on this side. Let me see if I can, yeah, okay. So on the lower part of this, right here, you'll see where she had gone down, and right here on the frame, it's very minor, and so that's where she replaced the speedo, and she wrote it. I have that documented. So the mileage is really low. It runs great. You'll hear it in a second. It's registered until April 17th next year, 2017, and this side is really nice. There's no nookie over here at all, no crash stuff. The tank is beautiful. I'll start it up here for you a second. Walk around a little more for you. Okay, let's start it up. It's idling around 750, 800. See the new brake pads right there too, I think. It's not a beginner bike. It's very, very fast, 135 horsepower or so. this thing will do, it goes 70 miles an hour at 3,500 and the red line's 10. So you can imagine it's a beast. But it handles okay. It's got the fork brace on it. New brakes in the front too. So this thing stops really nice. Anyway, I don't think you're going to find a much better V65 around. So I hope you like it, and it's a real classic. It should last a real long time. These engines are super reliable, and it's great two-up traveling around town. You can ride it at 2,500 RPM in fourth gear around town. It doesn't really care. So hey, thanks a lot.